Hello, hi, noswaith dda. If you'd like to pop in the chat where you come from, your enw, your name, and where you come from, that would be great. Some of us aren't rugby fans and we're not busy watching the rugby at the moment. Hope you've had a really lovely day, or watching the match at the same time. Da iawn, Charlie. Ceredigion, da iawn, Zora. Wow, Megan, all the way from the US of A, well done. Hyfryd, da iawn. Oh, we've got an Ely in Cardiff as well. I saw Ely then. I thought you were just up the road from me, but no, it's Ely in Cambridgeshire. Got an Ely in Cardiff as well. Hyfryd, da iawn. Just going to kill a few minutes while people just finish logging on. Hope you've had a great day. There's been some really wonderful things to see and hear today. So I hope you've had a really good day. I know I've had, and there's another great day tomorrow as well. Problem is there's so many things to see. A few clashes. I'm sure you, like me, have had a few clashes today as well. But lovely, da iawn. Northern Ireland. Well, Hanover in Almain in Germany. Hello, Shemai. Lovely, da iawn. It's lovely to see everybody. Unfortunately, you can see me and I can't see you, so it's really, really weird. Da iawn. Hyfryd, Shemai, noswaith dda. Hyfryd. Lovely. Great. Just give everybody a few more minutes just to log on. That's lovely. Okay. Great. I'm sure there's a few uncorking of wine bottles going on at the moment as well while tea is cooking. The last slot of the day, I'm sure. Great. Lovely, da iawn. Few from London, few from Oxford, great. Few from good old Cymru, Ceredigion. Oh, not our Reading and Bath, da iawn. Right. Any more? Just check on the participants, but in the moment, let me just move you over there. Let me just check. Sorry, I've just lost my button in a moment. Hold on. There we go. Okay, well, as you can see from the screen, my name is Sian Poole. I'm a tutor, current senior tutor at Cardiff University, and I am based in the School of Welsh, where I teach on the sabbatical scheme. And the sabbatical scheme is where we send English medium teachers for a year's course to learn Welsh, and it's funded by the Welsh Assembly Government for teachers in English medium primaries to come and learn Welsh. But my journey started in English medium comprehensive, teaching Welsh. I've also taught Welsh for adults. I've taught a little bit in the primary in the bridging stage between year 6 and year 7. But now I solely teach on the sabbatical scheme at Cardiff University. I've been teaching for quite a long time, and coming up now, I think, of nearly 25 years. I hope the skin cream is doing well as well. Right, okay, so this is a little bit of what we'll be covering today in the rough 45 minutes we've got. I will send it out to you, or if you want to, you could just email me, okay? Welsh, a few facts about Wales. Well, Welsh belongs to the group of Gaelic and Brythonic languages, together with Irish, Breton, Cornish, Scottish, and the extinct language known as the Cymbric. The Welsh language developed gradually through from the 14th century onwards, and it has remained very similar to the Welsh written and seen today. Obviously, it takes its influence, like a lot of languages, from Greek and Latin languages. For example, you see the word taxi, T-A-X-I, in the original form, but spelt in Welsh, T-A-K-S-I. CSI, taxi. And you get a lot of jokes going, oh, the Welsh haven't got a word for taxi. Neither has English. The word for ambulance, spelt slightly differently, obviously comes from the Greek ambula. Okay, let me just move my pop-up boxes here. The Welsh language was given, Welsh Measure Language 2011, given the Welsh language official status in Wales. It was only given official status in 2011, believe it or not, making it the only language that is de jure in the United Kingdom, with English being de facto. Both the Welsh and English language are de jure official languages on the Welsh Parliament, the Senedd, which is based in Cardiff. Oh, hold on, we've got a bit of a glitch going on here. Hang on, this is typical. In Wales, there are two systems of education where, oh, hold on, I've just done something here. Where children are educated through the medium of Welsh, receiving all their education in Welsh and being fully bilingual Welsh and English, and also receiving other MFL lessons. So, for example, they would have French, German, or Spanish delivered to them then through the medium of Welsh. Or some children are educated in English medium schools, receiving some Welsh lessons like an MFL lesson, which I then taught through. That's what my background was. But I myself was educated in the Welsh medium sector. Sorry, my computer's having a bit of a funny vibe here. Well, Wales has its own Welsh language TV channel called S4C, Sianel Pedwar Cymru. It was launched the same year as Channel 4. It was first broadcast on the 1st of November 1982, so it celebrated its 40th birthday. And the first programme, well, it was Super Ted, the good old cartoon. Welsh has its unique core setup called mutations, where the first letters of word change. These mutations occur in other Celtic languages too. There are 3 sets of mutations: soft, nasal, and aspirate, and they cause a lot of problems. They keep us tutors in jobs for many, many years. For example, these changes can occur after the definite article, the following objects: female, for example, after prepositions, after and with, after ordinals and certain numbers, and after female nouns. There are loads and loads more. There are masses of grammar books, okay? Those are just a few. Welsh is masculine and feminine for its nouns, like other European languages too, unlike English. Welsh has 29 letters in the alphabet and 7 vowels, okay, unlike English that only has 6. Okay, let's have a look at some things on pronunciation then, ynganu. Okay. Okay, a wyddor, the alphabet, how to read anything. So, English, it has 44 spoken ways and only 26 letters. Look, take for example the letter C, where you can pronounce it as an S, you can also pronounce it as a K. This doesn't happen in English. English has a lot of borrowed words, therefore there is a lot of overlapping and more than one sound. In English, in Welsh, well, consonants are consistent, diphthongs are consistent, and vowels can either be long or short. We'll have a look at how this differs. For example, people say Welsh is a very difficult language to learn. Any language is difficult if it's not your L1. There's a poem there. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this poem. I won't read it out to you. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. Okay, Welsh is easier. So let's have a look at the alphabet. Well, here we go. Here are the 29 letters. We have double letters in Welsh which take their own sound. Okay, so here is the alphabet, and here is how we pronounce them. Okay, so let's have a look. You can pronounce them. Nobody else can hear you, so feel free to have a go. Okay, so we go A, B, K, and then the next one is a think of a cat bringing up a fur ball, basically. So in Welsh, when we have a dance, and if we do a bit of Strictly Come Dancing, we don't do the tango and the cha-cha-cha, we do the tango and the cha-cha-cha, okay? D, th. Think of the hard the, as in the, that, and this. But it can sometimes be an A, okay? Or A, depends where it is in the word. As in that, and Victoria, and Victor. So the double F is a G, G, G. As in sing and thing. H, H. E, E. But it can sometimes be short, as in I. J is always a J, as in jam and jelly. Where else would Mr. Jones be? L. And then double L is a. Now, where you'd say L, with your tongue placement being behind your two front teeth, well, then just put your tongue behind your two front teeth again and either blow to the left or to the right. So it's a. I tend to go to the right, but some people go to the left. Don't make it come through the middle because it'll make a sound, and you don't want to sound like a cat. You want to make a distinct sound. So let's do them from the beginning. A, B, K, D, V, E, V, G, H, E, J, L. Okay, and the next one's a little bit easier. O, H. Yeah, exactly the same sound as the double F. Confusing, I know. We like to roll our R's in Gymraeg, so it's a R sound. And the next one is a H. It's a rolled R, but with a distinct H coming off. H. 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 Think of thin and thought. I. E. E. Again, the same sound as the E dot, the I with the dot. Oo. Okay. Oh. And oo. Again, it can change sounds. The vowels are the only things that change their sounds. Now then, the Y can have 3 distinct sounds in Gymraeg. I and E. I and E. Okay, dyna'r wyddor. There's the alphabet. We said we had some vowels. 2 more than in Saesneg, 2 more than in English. A, E, O, E again, U and And we remember it by da, de, di, do, di, do, de. Okay, we have 2 sounds coming together called the diphthongs. The diphthongs. So when 2 sounds like this are together, they make 1 distinct sound. So for example, AI, AE and AU make an I sound. Rhaid, air, stride. AW is an ow sound. Awr, mawr. EI, EU and EY makes an A sound. For example, creigiau, eirau, gwrtheirn. EW really doesn't have an English way of saying anything, to be quite honest. So, tew, blew. OE, OI and OU, oi. Oi. Think of oggy, 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 oi, oi, oi. Oid. Hoi, cyffroes. You always have to look for these diphthongs within the word to look at how it sounded. Oh, not oh, but oh. We really have to Welshie these words up. Owain, brown. IW, UW, ew, crew, dew. Wy is like an wy sound. Wythnos, dwy. Ew, tywod, bywyd. It's like an o, tywod, bywyd. But then there's another way of saying this combination as well. Byw, clue. If you notice, when there's nothing after this combination, it's an ew. It's a shorter way. When there's a combination afterwards, it's an o sound. Tywod, bywyd. When there's nothing afterwards, it's an ew sound. Okay, a little bit more in pronunciation, then we'll have a little bit more practice. With the ynganu, where does the stress fall? Well, in Gymraeg, the stress usually falls on the last but one syllable. You know what syllables are. It's like talking like a Dalek. Okay, so ysgol, ysgolion, canol, canolfan, canolfannau, ysgrif, ysgrifen, ysgrifennu, dosbarth, dosbarthu, dosbarthiadau. So the stress moves on each time a unit of sound or syllable is added. We have in Welsh, like in many other European languages, like you have the umlaut in German, you have the different accents in French and in Spanish, and it does change the meaning of the word, like it does in many other European languages, and like it does in Welsh. You have the to bach or the circumflex. I have one on my name as well, like Sean. You have it to extend the vowel sound, like it does here. Have a listen. Can, ser, him, team, mor, more, twr, twr, fin, fin. Listen again. Can, ser, him, team, mor, more, twr, twr, fin, fin. Mae'r sŵn yn hir. It's a longer sound. And they do change the meaning. Kind of Alice, be careful. Roll that R, as we said earlier. It's not a partner and a counter. It's a partner, counter. Yo, not yo. Nofio. Tinio. Pintio. Welshie these words are. O, not o. Gwrando. Rhifo. Tro. Make sure you round those vowels up. That's why we're good singers in Wales as well, because we like to finish those words off. Now then, have a look at these words. They are English words, but they're also proper Welsh words. Now then, see if you can have a go at pronouncing them in a Welsh way. Okay, let's have a go then. Afraid, afraid. Arch, angel, arch, angel. Rhain, rhain. Hampus. Hampus. Hell. Hell. Down. Down. Draw. Draw. Faint. Faint. Hael. Hael. Person. Person. Style. Style. Union. Union. Hirt. Hirt. Offer. Offer. Pimp. Pimp. Toes. Toes. Mirnir. Mirnir. Told you had to roll your R's. Toll. Toll. Angel. Angel. Bore. Bore. Blinder. Blinder. Faint. Faint. Dill. Dill. Okay. Have a go with this one. It's a proper place on a little island off Wales, off North Wales, called Ynys Môn. Can you have a go? There's not much there really, to be honest. It's a train station. Everybody goes there, takes the photo and goes. There's also a big Edinburgh woolen mill there as well. Okay, shall we have a go? Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Go Gerrill, Chwyn Robwll, Llant y Siliog, Go Goch. When you write it on an envelope, everybody would just put Llanfair PG. Shall we go again? Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Go Gerrill, Chwyn Robwll, Llant y Siliog, Go Goch. Basically, somebody made it up just to get more tourists there. I think they did okay because everybody goes there. Right, okay, now then. I wanted to tell you I'm Sian. Sian dwi. Sian dwi. You have a go. Sian dwi. Sian dwi. I'm Sian. Sian dwi. Notice the circumflex to extend the vowel. Sian dwi. And if I wanted to ask, who are you? I'd say, pwy ydych chi? Pwy ydych chi? Who are you? It's a very Welsh way of asking somebody. Pwy ydych chi? Who are you? Pwy ydych chi? Pwy ydych chi? Who are you? Sian ydw i. I'm Sian. Pwy ydych chi? Okay. I think we all know who this guy is at the moment in Wales. There's a big football competition coming up. Seems to be taking over at the moment, okay? Right, so I want to say, pwy ydych chi? You've all become this person. You would say, Gareth dwi i. Gareth dwi i. Ask the question. And answer the question. Pwy ydych chi? Jessie dwi i. Ask the question. Pwy ydych chi? Answer the question. Shrek dwi i. Ask the question. Pwy ydych chi? Sam dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Elsa dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Fred dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? George dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Tom dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? You're unsure, just watch Gavin and Stacey, you'll know. Nesa dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Desmond dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Peter dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Cinderella dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Moana dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Hugh ydw i. You can all pose like that. Do the Hugh if you need to. I am. Pwy ydych chi? Tinkerbell dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Woody dwi i. Pwy ydych chi? Scooby-Doo dwi i. Love that one at the end. Scooby-Doo dwi i. I am. Okay, so to ask who are you, pwy ydych chi? Pwy being who, ydych chi are you. Are you and do you are the same in Welsh, okay? So the present and the present continuous in Welsh are exactly the same. So Sian dwi I, am Sian. Okay, you could also ask, beth ydych enw chi? Okay, it's slightly different, okay? So you could also ask, beth ydych enw chi? Oh, I can't spell in the chat. Beth ydych enw chi? And that would mean, what's your name? Okay, so pwy ydych chi is who are you. Beth ydych enw chi is what's your name. So we tend to start off with pwy ydych chi, which is just like who are you. Pwy ydych chi. So we say Sian dwi i, neu Hugh dwi i, neu Tinkerbell dwi i, or whoever you are. Okay. Okay. So, sut dych chi? Sut dych chi? How are you? Sut ydych chi? Sut ydych chi? So, sit being how. Sut ydych chi? How are you? Da iawn, diolch. Da iawn, diolch. Da iawn, diolch. Very well, thank you. Sut ydych chi? Da iawn, diolch. And my nerves will be all the better for it when Wales have beaten Argentina at the end of today. It's on record, and please don't tell anybody to tell me the score. Sut ydych chi? Iawn. Iawn. I'm okay. Iawn. Iawn. Oh, sut ydych chi? Wedi blino. Tired. So wedi conveys the perfect tense. Wedi. So if you're wedi something, we wedi, I have done something, conveys the perfect. So wedi blino. Oh, you're tired. And ofnadwy. Oh, ofnadwy. Awful, terrible. Probably the way we felt on the Friday before half term. Sut ydych chi? Oh, ofnadw. Ofnadw. Some of us tend to say ofnadwy. So I'm just going to ask, I have a South Wales accent and I have a little bit of a West Wales accent as well coming in, okay? Ofnadw, ofnadw. The final Y is sometimes omitted in speech. We spell it ofnadwy, but we say ofnadw. So sut ydych chi? Da iawn, diolch. Da iawn, diolch. Sut ydych chi? Iawn. Iawn. Okay. So notice there, when we say da iawn, diolch, very well, the iawn conveys very. Iawn on its own means okay. Wedi blino. Tired. Wedi blino. Ofnadw. Awful or terrible. So, I'm going to pretend to be a human flashcard. Sut ydych chi? Answer me. Sut ydych chi? You can just answer. Wedi blino. Sut ydych chi? Da iawn, diolch. Sut ydych chi? Ofnadw. Sut ydych chi? Da iawn. Okay, let's have a look at the next one then. Right then, sut ydych chi? Da iawn, diolch. Sut ydych chi? Sut ydych chi? Shout them out in the comfort of your living room or conservatory or kitchen or wherever you may be. Sut ydych chi? Sut ydych chi? Ydych chi? Oh, that was the last one. So I didn't put the timer on that one. I'm so sorry. Right, let's have a quick look at the chat. Okay. Yeah, sometimes sit is pronounced should. Okay, sit is the standard form of saying that word. Should is sometimes used as well. Okay. Okay, now then, when we greet people, the cyfarchion. So this is nice and easy. Oh, hello, it would be if my clicker worked. Okay, so when we greet people in the morning, we say bore da, bore da, bore da. Nice and easy one, bore da. Brace yourselves. Prynhawn, prynhawn, prynhawn. Good afternoon. Prynhawn. Now then, remember I said to you earlier on that we have these things called mutations or mutilations, as my teachers currently call them. Okay, so nos, noswaith is female, and it causes the adjective afterwards to mutate. Okay, so we say noswaith da. So an evening is female, the adjective afterwards it then causes the mutation. Okay, so we say noswaith dda, noswaith dda. Noswaith dda. And then good night is nos da. Think of it not being a very starry night. So we say nos da, nos da, nos da. And then goodbye, which we're not doing yet. I'm holding on to you for a little bit longer, I'm afraid, even though you could leave me and I wouldn't know. Please don't leave me yet. Is hwyl fawr. Hwyl fawr, hwyl fawr. But we can also say da bo chi, da bo chi. Now, hwyl fawr, hwyl means fun, but hwyl also means a sail. Sometimes words have dual meaning, like in any language. So we're a seafaring nation, and it was wishing people a great sail. Da bo chi is the abbreviation of Duw bo gyda chi, God be with you, which obviously means goodbye, God be with you. Okay. Right then, let's have a look, see if you can remember what's what. Oh, hello, my screen doesn't want to work. Okay, do you remember? Bore da. Prynhawn da. One with the funny one, noswaith dda. No stars in the sky, no star. And hwyl fawr o da bo chi. Either one is fine. If you're like me, I just say ta-ra. It's so much easier. Okay, hwyl or hwyl fawr. Okay, it's goodbye. Right. Shout them out in the comfort of your living room or kitchen or conservatory, wherever you may be. Noswaith da. Bore da. Prynhawn da. Nos da. Prynhawn da. Bore da. Nos da. Even though there are stars in that clip up, but never mind. Hwyl fawr. Noswaith da. Remember that was the funny one? Okay, now then, this is the one that everybody always remembers, because if you ask anybody in Welsh whether they've had Welsh medium education or not, do you speak Cymraeg? Yes, I can say I like coffee. You will find out why. To say I like in Welsh is dwi'n hoffi. And to say I like coffee, dwi'n hoffi coffee. There we go. If you take anything from this evening session, you can say dwi'n hoffi coffee. Okay. So I like is dwi'n hoffi. Remember, sian dwi, I am. But to say I like, dwi'n hoffi. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. I like rugby. Dwi'n hoffi rugby. How stereotypical can you get being taught Welsh by a Welsh person on an autumn international day? I like pizza. Dwi'n hoffi pizza. Dwi'n hoffi pizza. Say I don't like, dwi ddim yn hoffi. Dwi ddim yn hoffi. So, I don't like Marmite. I hate it. I'm sorry if I'm upsetting people. Dwi ddim yn hoffi Marmite. Dwi ddim yn hoffi Marmite. Dwi ddim yn hoffi golf. Golf in Welsh, spelt with two F's, G-O-L-F-F. Dwi ddim yn hoffi te. Dwi ddim yn hoffi te. I don't like tea. T-E, spelt T-E, okay? So I like coffee. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. I like rugby. Dwi'n hoffi rugby. I like pizza. Dwi'n hoffi pizza. I don't like Marmite. Dwi ddim yn hoffi Marmite. I don't like golf. Dwi ddim yn hoffi golf. I don't like tea. Dwi ddim yn hoffi te. Da iawn. Right then. I like EastEnders. Dwi'n hoffi EastEnders. Okay, let's say I like the following things. I like lager. Dwi'n hoffi lager. I like coffee. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. I like rugby. Dwi'n hoffi rugby. I like pizza. Dwi'n hoffi pizza. I like the X Factor. Dwi'n hoffi the X Factor. I like Strictly. Dwi'n hoffi Strictly, da iawn. How would you say I don't like Weetabix? Dwi ddim yn hoffi Weetabix. I don't like tennis. Dwi ddim yn hoffi tennis. I don't like golf. Dwi ddim yn hoffi golf. I don't like Marmite. Dwi ddim yn hoffi Marmite. I don't like tea. Dwi ddim yn hoffi te. So I like, dwi'n hoffi. I like, dwi'n hoffi. I don't like. Dwi ddim yn hoffi. I like, dwi'n hoffi. I don't like. Dwi ddim yn hoffi. Okay. So if I were to ask, ydych chi'n hoffi? Ydych chi'n hoffi? Do you like? Ydych chi'n hoffi? So remember, pwy ydych chi? Who are you? Sut ydych chi? How are you? So when we ask a closed question, maybe answered in yes or no, we omit the ble, the sit. Ydych chi'n hoffi? Do you like? Ydych chi'n hoffi? Do you like? Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I didn't realise that had applause. I'm so sorry. Just deafened everybody. I'm so sorry. Ydych chi'n hoffi? Ydw? Yes, I do. Nac ydw? No, I don't. And anything is involved with the verb to be, the yes and no's change. There are many yes and no's to do in Welsh when they're involved with the verb to be. But this one, ydw? Yes, I do. Nac ydw? No, I don't. So, ydych chi'n hoffi? Ydw? Nac ydw. So, ydych chi'n hoffi Marmite? You just shout out in the comfort of your own home, ydw or nac ydw. So, ydych chi'n hoffi Marmite? Ydych chi'n hoffi golf? Ydych chi'n hoffi rugby? Ydych chi'n hoffi Coca-Cola? Okay, I'm going to ask you the question, ydych chi'n hoffi, and I want you to shout out ydw or nac ydw to the following slides. Ydych chi'n hoffi coffi? Ydych chi'n hoffi te? Ydych chi'n hoffi EastEnders? Ydych chi'n hoffi the X Factor? Ydych chi'n hoffi Casualty? Ydych chi'n hoffi tennis? Ydych chi'n hoffi rugby? Ydych chi'n hoffi muesli? Ydych chi'n hoffi Marmite? That divides the nation, if anything does. Ydych chi'n hoffi lager? Okay, now then, we've got 3 more questions to go through very quickly before our session does come to an end. Byw, to live, gweithio, to work, and dodo, to come from. Now then, if you remember right at the beginning, we asked the question, pwy dych chi? Who are you? Now then, ble ydych chi'n byw? Where do you live? Ble ydych chi'n byw? Notice the pronunciation of that Y, the W and the Y. Yeah, the Y and the W. I'll get them the right way round in a minute. I need food. Ble ydych chi'n byw? Now then, if I was addressing a group of you like I am, I'd use the chi form. If I was only talking to one of you, I might be by this point. I don't know how many of you were still out there. I would say ble wyt ti'n byw. So it's a bit like the tu and fw yn Gymraeg. En français, okay? Tu and fw. So chi is used for the plural. Ti is used for singular and familiar, okay? You know you're getting old when people address you in the chi format, okay? So chi is used for the group of people or people you don't know very well, so formal and plural. Ti is used for the singular and familiar. The answer is the same. So, ble ydych chi'n byw? And I would answer Caerdydd. Cardiff. Caer means fort of. So in Wales, you look at places and you can work out the topography of it as well. Ble wyt ti'n byw? Llundain, London. Llundain, London. Ble ydych chi'n byw? Manceinion, Manchester. Some places in England have a Welsh name, others don't. Ble ydych chi'n byw? Ble wyt ti'n byw? So, have an answer. Ble ydych chi'n byw? And you could just give the name of the place. Ely, Cambridgeshire. Ble ydych chi'n byw? Hereford. Ble wyt ti'n byw? And you heard somebody living in America earlier on as well. Okay, so you would just say Utah, America. Okay. So, this time we're going to use the verb gweithio, to work. Again, we're just changing the verb. Ble ydych chi'n gweithio? Again, ble wyt ti'n gweithio? Chi, formal and plural. Ti, singular and familiar. And again, we would just use the place name. Ble ydych chi'n gweithio? Birmingham. Ble wyt ti'n gweithio? Lerpwl, Liverpool. Okay, and the final question then. This has a little bit of a difference. O ble ydych chi'n dod? O ble ydych chi'n dod? Note in Welsh with the question that the preposition goes at the beginning. We remember this one always by saying that dodos are extinct. So we would never ask the question, ble ydych chi'n dod o? I can remember my Welsh teacher drilling this into me. Dodos are extinct, and the last one is in the museum in London, Jan. And I can remember that now, and that's how I teach it now, 30 odd years down the line. Must have gone in somehow. O ble ydych chi'n dod? O ble ydych chi'n dod? From where do you come? Imagine teaching English like that. They'd look at you a bit daft. Mind you, a lot of my teenagers look at me daft in any case. And in the T form, o ble wyt ti'n dod? O ble wyt ti'n dod? So preposition at the beginning in the question, and then we would just answer Abertawe, Swansea. Remember I said about Caerdydd, Cardiff, fort of Caer? Well, Abertawe, Aber, means mouth of the river. So anything that starts with Aber means that there's a mouth of the river. Notice that there's places in Scotland as well, dating back to when you had the Brythonic language going up to parts of Scotland, Aberdeen, Aberfeldy. So it's dating back to that. Abertawe, mouth of the river Tawe. Swansea is when they had the Viking invasion, Sweyn's eye. So sometimes words in Welsh do not correlate to the ones in English. Okay? The Welsh ones refer to the topographical name. Dyfnaint, Devon. O ble wyt ti'n dod? Dyfnaint, Devon. Okay, Now then, you wouldn't have a Welsh lesson unless you had a bit of singing. And we're going to learn the days of the week through song. So if you need to go, now is the time to do so. But bear in mind, nobody else can hear you. Okay, so here are the days of the week. Dydd Llun, Dydd Llun, Dydd Llun. Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mawrth. Dydd Mercher, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Mercher. Dydd Iau, Dydd Iau. Dydd Gwener, Dydd Gwener. Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sadwrn. Dydd Sul, Dydd Sul. Okay, so if you want to, you can have a little run through those again. Okay, some of them do sound very familiar. So Dydd Llun, like Lundi. Dydd Mercher, like mercredi in French. Okay, so Dydd Llun, Dydd Llun. Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Now, Dydd Gwener, like the planet, and Dydd Sadwrn, like the planet Saturn, is Saturn. Dydd Gwener as well, and Dydd Mercher. Okay, so they all relate to some of the planets as well. Dydd Mawrth is the planet Mars as well. Okay. Right then, felly, and it goes the tune, if you've seen Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, it goes like this. Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Okay, my singing's not the best, I know, I'm not paid to sing, as my colleagues often tell me, but it doesn't matter, okay? Felly, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Let's go again, eh? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Okay, lovely. Right then, let's have a look which ones are left. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher. Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Right, have a look. See in your heads which ones are left. Let's have a look at the list. Which ones are missing from this sheet? Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sul. Diane, which ones are missing from this sheet? Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener. Diane, which ones are missing from this sheet? Oh, hello. Dydd Mercher, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Diane, which ones are missing from this sheet? Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Iau, Dydd Sadwrn. Diane, let's go through them one more time. Let's have a look. See if you remember them all. Have a go. Dydd Llun. Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Sadwrn. Da iawn. Okay, let's go through them all. Dydd Llun, Dydd Mawrth, Dydd Mercher, Dydd Iau, Dydd Gwener, Dydd Sadwrn, Dydd Sul. Da iawn. Okay, well, diolch yn fawr I chi gyd. Can I just say a lovely big diolch yn fawr? I hope you've enjoyed the quick session that it was. Quite a few bits to take in. Here's my email if you have any questionnaire that you wish to ask. Please feel free. There's my Twitter account there as well if you'd like to follow. There's a few things I follow like yourselves and if I'd like to follow you as well. So diolch yn fawr I chi. Please enjoy the rest of the language show. I know I will be joining in with more sessions tomorrow and also watching quite a few things back as well. Diolch yn fawr I chi. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your nos Sadwrn of your Saturday night. I look forward hopefully if we're there in Olympia or wherever we may be next year, that we get to meet, say hi. So diolch yn fawr. Have a lovely, great time, guys. And anything in the chat, I'll be here for a few more minutes. So please, if you've got any question, please feel free to put them in the chat. So diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Pob hwyl. Nos da i chi. Nos da, hwyl fawr. Diolch yn fawr.